In this video, I'm going to show you how to add Shopify orders to Google Sheets. Unfortunately, since Shopify doesn't let you do this automatically by default, what we need to do is use a third-party automation tool. Don't worry though, it is completely free and very easy to set up. The first thing that I want you to do is click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Make platform. Once you've clicked on the link, this is the page you are going to see. From here, you just want to head over to the navigation panel on the left-hand side, and in here, we will find scenarios. Simply click on it. Now, you'll be taken to the page wherein you will be asked how you want to create your first scenario. We have two options, and the first one would be the Open Scenario Builder. This is where we can create our scenarios from scratch, but you can also select from the templates, and if you do click on the Browse Templates, it will take you to the Public Template section, and in here, you can actually select from the templates, and these are pre-built automations. Now, what we want to do is we want to head over back to scenarios, and in here, we want to create a scenario from scratch. So simply click on Open Scenario Builder. Now, once you do click on the Open Scenario Builder, you will be greeted with a big plus button. If you do click on this on the right-hand side, you will see all of the applications, or what we call as modules. Now, for the modules, what we can do is add a trigger or an action, and the first thing that we will do is we will add a trigger, and that would be Shopify. To get started, simply go to the pop-up here on the right-hand side, and on the very bottom, you will see an option for search. So simply search for Shopify. The next thing that we want to do is on the very top, you want to simply click on Shopify and make sure that it has a verified application right in here. Now, what we want to do is on the trigger section, we want to simply click on Watch Orders. Now, you'll be taken to the page wherein we can start connecting or customizing our module. On the connection, what we want to do is we want to add our Shopify, and to do that, you want to simply go to the right-hand side where you will find an option to add. Simply click on it, and you want to click on this drop down here, and the connection type that we will choose is Shopify. Now, it will ask for our Shopify subdomain, so simply head over to Shopify, and in here, you want to simply go to the navigation panel on the left-hand side, and on the very bottom, you want to go to Settings. Under Settings, you will see on the top and the left-hand side your domain. So simply copy this whole domain in here. And now we can head over to Make so we can start integrating it. On Make, what you want to do is you just want to simply paste the domain right in here. And you have to remove .myshopify.com. As you can see, there is an instruction here below that if your domain does have .myshopify.com, you only have to enter the first value, which is XYZ. As you can see in here. Now, once that's done, you just want to simply go to the bottom and the right-hand side and then click on Save. Once you do click on Save, it will ask you to install the Make application, and it will look exactly like this. As you can see, you just want to simply go to the bottom and the right-hand side and then just simply click on Install. Now, once you have successfully added your connection, you will see your Shopify subdomain right in here. The next thing that we want to do is we want to go to Watch By, and in here, just make sure that you add the creation date. The next thing that we want to do is we want to add an order limit. You can add whatever number you want it to be. Just know that the maximum is 250. Outbound lines should be ticked to yes, and the line items limit, just make sure that it is a number from 1 to 250. Now, what you want to do is you want to click on Save on the bottom right corner of your screen. And then you just want to simply choose where to start, and that should be from now on. Now, as you can see, we have successfully added Shopify as our trigger, and the next thing that we want to do is we want to add Google Sheets as the action. To do that, you want to simply go to Shopify, and here on the right-hand side, you will see a plus sign to add another module, so simply click on it. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to add the Google Sheet module. And once again, if you can't find Google Sheets, there is an option to search. So just simply search for Google Sheets and make sure that when you do click on Google Sheets on the right-hand side, it says that it is verified. Now, under Google Sheets, we want to go to the Rows section, and in here, you just want to simply click on Add a Row. Now we want to add another connection, and that connection will be our Google account. And to do that, you just want to simply go to the right hand side and then click on add. And then you want to name a connection name right in here, but if you want to leave it as is, you can also do that. On the bottom and the right corner of the tab, just simply click on sign in with Google. And once you do, it will just ask to authorize Make to sign in with your Google account. Once you do create a connection, it will show your account on the connection tab. And on the search method, what we want to do is we want to search by path. Now, the path that we will choose is Google Drive. It will be automatically pathed to Drive. Now, on Drive, you just want to simply choose the drive in which has your spreadsheet. And this is what my spreadsheet actually looks like. As you can see here on my Google Sheet, I have a few headers here. What you want to do is you just want to simply copy how the headers look like or make something that is similar to this one. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we now want to head over back to Make. And in here, we just want to simply link our spreadsheet. So simply click here to choose File. And then you just want to locate what your sheet name is under your drive. Mine would be Shopify Data. Now, the next thing that will pop up is the sheet name. Simply add the sheet name right in here. Now, as you can see here below, it will add a new option. And this is where we are going to map our Shopify order fields into Google Sheet columns. So on the table contains headers, you just want to make sure that you add this as yes. And as you can see, it has successfully mapped the header that is on my sheet right into Make. So for the values for the order, you just want to simply click on the blank space. And in here, what we want to do is we want to actually add the order ID. And to do that, you just want to simply go to the right hand side where you will see the list of fields. And on ID, you just want to simply hold and then drag this into the blank space. For the total price, what we want to do is we just want to simply go to total price set. And under that, you just want to simply go to amount and then hold and paste it right in here. Now, for the payment status, what we want to add is if it is fully paid or not. So just simply go to search items here above and then just type fully paid. Now, you just want to simply hold and drag this into payment status. For fulfillment status, we just want to simply search for fulfillment and then just simply hold and then drag display fulfillment status again. For the order date, what we want to do is we just want to simply type updated at, drag and drop it again. For the quantity, we just want to type quantity again, and for the line items, just drag and drop quantity. As you can see, we have successfully mapped our Shopify order fields right into our Google Sheet columns. Now, once you're done, you just want to simply go to the bottom and the right-hand side and then just simply click on Save. As you can see, we have successfully created our first module, and to get started, what we want to do is we want to test if we do not have errors on both modules. So simply go to the bottom and the left-hand side and then just simply click on Run Once. Now, once you do click on Run Once, it will automatically show that Shopify has successfully added the information to Google Sheets, and you will see that because it both has a check mark. If you go into our Shopify data, you will see that we have successfully automated the orders that were just created. Now, there will be a situation wherein if we do click on Run Once, it won't automatically go to Google Sheets. And the reason for that is we do not have new orders. What we can do to test this out if it works is if we go into Shopify and then we simply go to our online store and create a test order. Let's say I want to click on the classic white t-shirt product that I have in here. Just simply buy now. You just want to simply add your fake information, and for the payment, just add number 1 to go through, a random expiration date, and a random security code, and then just simply click on Pay Now. Once you have successfully added your fake order or your test order, we can now head over back to Make and then simply click on Run Once. And as you can see, it will automatically add a new row and it will reflect within our sheet. And that's about it. That's how to add Shopify orders to Google Sheets. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.